before you get a guy, you have to get a life. I mean, I'm not trying to put anyone down. I'm not trying to say that, you're lifeless. But are you? Or are you that girl who needs a guy to make them feel good about themselves, to make them feel whole? Before you get into a relationship, you have to be a whole and happy person all by yourself, because that makes you even more attractive. And it's not just about being attractive, it's about being happy. So when you're in the relationship, you are coming as a whole human being, just as they are coming as a whole human being. And together, you're even better. You attract your mirror image. So if you are half of a whole or a piece of a whole, you're going to attract the same type of person. You really don't want to have two halves coming together as one whole. Because although that sounds romantic, in the end, it just creates for someone who's very needy and needs you as opposed to wants you. So when I say get a life, what I mean is be independent. Be busy, be self-sufficient, have your own interests, do things that you're passionate about, have your own hobbies, have a career that you love. If you don't love your career, then find something else that you love to do. Be interesting. Interesting and interested are two of the most important things when it comes to relationships. Are you interesting? Do you have things to talk about? Do you have things to contribute? Will he find what you do with your life interesting? Are you interested in him? Are you interested in what he has to say? Are you interested in what he brings to the table? You want to be passionate. Passionate about something, anything, hobbies, your career, your whatever it is that you do. And it's not just because passion is sexy and amazing, but if a guy sees that you're passionate about something, then he might realize if she's that passionate about that, then she has the capacity to be really passionate about me too. It's that expression of passion that excites guys. I mean, it's sexy, okay? And guys want a woman who's going to be passionate about them and with them. Someone who has their own life is also someone who challenges him. Guys like a challenge. They do. They want to be challenged. They want someone who they can have witty banter with. They want someone who makes them want to be their best self. A guy doesn't want a woman who's challenging, someone who's always has an issue, always is a bummer, always is difficult to see, always is just too much, someone who's just too challenging. That's not sexy. You want to be someone who the guy wants to be around, right? You want to make him feel like he's special because he knows you're busy. He knows that you have a lot going on in your life, but you make the decision to make time for him, and that makes him feel good. He also feels good that you don't need him. You're not going to be needy, clingy. Your whole life isn't going to be all about him. Guys don't like that. If a guy meets someone who doesn't have their own life, they're afraid that that girl is going to be that, like needy. Oh my gosh, where are you? You didn't call me. Oh, but I need to see you all day, every day. A guy is turned on by an independent woman who is independent, but simultaneously isn't difficult and makes time for him. And more than just makes time, is excited about it. Lets the guy know, I have so much going on. Oh my gosh, I just did this, and I did this, and I did this, and it's so exciting. And I'm really excited to see you more than anything else. So before you get a boyfriend, before you date, before you get married, before you are healthy enough or able enough to be your best self for someone else, get a life. And you'll be even happier in that relationship.